Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well today. I thought I would start with a reading, but first I wanted to kind of clear the energy out there for those of you who are feeling a little bit sluggish or you're sensing that someone is tugging at your energy. I thought I would do a little energy clearing at this time. Take a deep breath. Any ill will or ill intent sent to the collective at this time, please return it to sender. Any ill will or ill intent sent to the collective at this time, please return it to sender. Any ill will or ill intent sent to the collective at this time, please return it to sender. So will it be. Okay, so you have joined Ascending High Priestess. Again, I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who have been here for a little bit, hello and welcome back. So let's see what we have in your energy today. Let's start with these. What kind of messages are the collective waiting for from their significant other or the person that they are thinking about? Let's see. What messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What messages do you have? Okay, so let's see. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So this person may feel like maybe they feel a little bit used, that you used them as a distraction or vice versa. Okay. There's a feeling of being taken advantage of, like you, either you were being used or you used this person on some level, okay? And for some of you, I'm getting that this person also used you financially, okay? Not just emotionally. Thank you. I feel you even though we are apart. So you may be estranged from this person, okay? Or maybe for a lot of you, you haven't even heard from this person for quite some time. For some of you, I'm getting that this is a partner that you divorced. My life is not as together as it seems. One more, please. Thank you. I will wait for a sign from you. So for whatever reason, this person feels like they can't, they want to reach out to you. Maybe say their piece, or maybe you want to say your piece, okay? But there is a hesitation in communication. So that hesitation may come from the fact that there is no accountability for actions, or there is a level of fear because of embarrassment, okay? There's a level of fear because of embarrassment, I'm hearing. This person may have done this, for some of you anyway, numerous times, that they came into your life in and out. There was a level of probably a hidden motive, okay, from this person. Numerous times, maybe this person reached out to you and lied regarding what they were up to. And for a lot of you, you knew that this person may have had sort of like a shady past, but you took a chance on this person. Okay. But this person is also being strategic in how or what they share with you. They're willing to take a chance and come back. Your guides are saying that right now you need to sort of pay attention to the signs and synchronicities regarding this, I hear, episode, okay? So for a lot of you, again, this person has done this numerous times. I'm also hearing that for a lot of you, this person may have been a person you've shared many, many lifetimes with. For some of you, you may have been married. Like I said, you may have been married to this person, or were thinking of getting married to this person. One more, please. Thank you. And there's a lot of regret, okay? So that's one of the main things, that you or this person have a lot of regrets, and maybe regrets about different things. Regret could be, you know, you let this person in your life and this person hurt you again. A regret that things got way out of control. Regret that this person didn't confide in you when they should have. Okay, but there is going to be some sort of fated meeting. This person is going to reach out to you at some time. It's going to be divinely guided. This person may be divinely guided to sort of spill the beans, come clean. You need to follow your intuition when it comes to this person. This person may reach out to you when they're a little bit inebriated, okay? They may need some liquid courage to sort of get the ball rolling. This person may be having some financial issues, but this person is looking to change, and this person is looking to sort of tell you that they are changing. This person may have ghosted you, or you ghosted them in the past, but this person feels like there's a lot of unfinished business, or you may feel like there's a lot of unfinished business with this person, okay? There may, I'm hearing the word atonement, okay? So there may be a certain level of atonement that needs to kind of play out in order for the slate to be cleaned and for movement to happen between the two of you. This person may have a gift for you, or may see you as their gift. The month of August may be important, okay? Even though these are timeless readings. 8th day, 8th month. You may have an 8-year-old with this person. You may have been with this person 8 years, or maybe you haven't seen this person in 8 years. Thank you. This person has been working a lot on coming forward, what to tell you, how to tell you. They're putting a lot of time and effort into not necessarily, I'm getting, okay, think of when you evolve and when you're a child, you know, you go through different steps. You know, you're an infant, you're a toddler, then you're a child, then you're a preteen, teenager, young adult, you know, then you're an old person. I'm getting that as far as spirituality and even emotional growth, this person is still very, very young. They're still sort of like, in many ways, a toddler, okay? Even though this person may be a lot older than you, maybe they are the same age, they're a grown adult, but emotionally, there's some part of them that is emotionally stunted. And they are trying to work with this, okay? They are trying to work on making things better. You know, they are physically trying to spend time changing certain habits, okay? I mean, that doesn't mean that you should take them back. I'm just letting you know that this person is putting in some sort of effort into growing. You may have certain expectations, or you had certain expectations of this marriage, this person, this relationship, okay? This may have been something that you saw a future with, okay? Or this person may have presented themselves as someone that was going to be, you know, part of your future. This person may be in bad health as well. But this person right now may even live a distance away, maybe in a different state, a different country. I'm hearing that it, you know, for a lot of people, it's not just even a physical ailment. It's a lot of emotional and mental health issues, okay? And again, if this is you or your partner, you know, I wish you well. And, you know, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to reach out to people. It's okay to, you know, speak to friends that you trust. It's okay to speak to someone that you trust, whether, you know, that's a rabbi, a priest, a trusted, you know, person in your life, or even a therapist, if that's what you feel you need. You know, and no one should judge you for that. And, you know, as long as you're getting the help that you feel you deserve, that is one of the biggest steps, and one of the biggest gifts you could give yourself is, you know, the gift of health. For a lot of you, you feel like this person, you know, you consider this person family. This person left a void in your family. They left the family sort of to join another family for some of you. And it left a very huge void. This person wants to come back and look or seem as a wealthy man, okay? Yeah, this person or you are going to be, you know, had plans to work on this great fortune. You had plans to sort of, you know, create this wonderful community, or may have been swayed by a different community, by different people, by a femme fatale, okay? There is some secrets regarding this community and this wealthy man. But you're also going to meet someone that is of higher status, okay? Whether it's this person or someone, you know, this person could be in the military, this person could be very well decorated, or just very well known in the community. You could come into sudden wealth. And you're very mature about how all of this is playing out in your life, okay? You're very attuned to the changes that have happened. You're very attuned to what may have swayed your partner. You're very attuned into the fact that you were a gift to this person, okay? And these people, because they participated in some sort of, I keep hearing the word collusion. They're going to be struck with poverty. And that could be poverty, physical poverty, you know, financial poverty, but also poverty of the spirit. You know, this has brought you to sort of circle around a really great journey of spirit, and not just physically, but of spirit, I'm hearing. And there may be a child that, you know, the two of you were supposed to have or are going to have, okay? This person may reach out to you with a message very, very shortly, okay? Very shortly. For some of you, this message may come in 8 days. Again, remember the 8 days, 8 hours in August, okay? So 8 seems to be very, very important for your story. Let's see, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Thank you. Let's see. You're going to be victorious. Okay? You're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious in the fact that you have, as I said earlier, you have a very great understanding of the entire story that has played out. You have seen this person, you have seen yourself grow, you know, you have seen, you have been a participant, obviously, in this story. So, you know, and going through a breakup is very painful. Going through hardships is very painful. But you have managed to sort of victoriously shed all those ugly feelings and all those emotions, and moved past all the heartache, and now you're like on the other side. You know, you're able to sort of even guide other people that have got through this, okay? So you have gained a lot of knowledge. And for some of you, you have gained so much knowledge and wisdom that, you know, you will sit with this person and maybe hear them out and be able to, you know, sort of hear their side of the story without feeling a certain way, or, you know, feeling broken. You're able to sort of see it for what it really is. And for a lot of you, again, the therapy card came out. So again, you know, your guides are being, are saying that, you know, for some of you, you may need therapy. And therapy is great, you know. Therapy is great. Therapy, you know, allows you to be in a space where you're not being judged. You're, you know, you're someone who is, you know, can share certain things that you may be a little bit hesitant to share with people that you know very closely. You could share with a third party that's impartial, you know, and that may be very important for some of you right now. Starlight guidance. So for a lot of you, you know, your ancestors are really guiding you. Your spirit guides are really guiding you through life storms. And let the North Star, your inner spirit guide, you know, set the purpose for you, and like a jellyfish, adapt and shine in the darkness, trusting these celestial guides to lead you through troubled waters. So for a lot of you, you may be asking, like, why now? Why is this person coming back? Why do they I have to, you know, hear their burdens and their sorrows, and, you know, and it's because you are the, I'm hearing the enlightened twin. You are the enlightened one. You know, you have gone through all the testing that you needed to go through and have passed. You know, you've been victorious. You have passed with flying colors. You know, you are a chosen one, you know, for a lot of you. I didn't even realize this card was underneath. You are a chosen one, or you are in a role right now where you are being sort of prepared to be a chosen one, okay? And this is, you know, it may be part of a test, or it just may be part of the things that you may need to do to move forward. You know, maybe this is something that has kept you in a period of grief. It may have kept you from moving forward. and it may bring you the closure that a lot of you need. And for a lot of you, this is going to bring a level of peace that you may not have had, and it's part of your eternal life as a being, okay? As someone who is able to move through the ethereal, okay? And is able to sort of be that middleman for spirit and person. You may have the gift to sort of be the in-between person. For a lot of you, this may be part of what you were meant to do, okay? For part of what you were meant to heal in your family and your generation, okay? Because we all suffer at different points, suffer from generational trauma. And a lot of us, our spirit guides and our ancestors, kind of set certain rules and certain tasks aside for, different people. And yours seems to be a very heavy, not only was the lesson heavy, but your responsibilities are heavy, okay? But they're heavy because they know that this is going to bring you to a point where you're going to be sort of anointed with extra gifts to help other people, if that makes sense. And for a lot of you, you need to connect a little bit more. You need to connect a little bit more. And you're going to be victorious, through your prayers, and your challenges. Your guides are going to see and make sure that you are. Victory came out twice, so you're very well protected. For some of you, you will have a spirit baby. There is a spirit baby sort of in the ethers hovering. And perhaps once all this is cleared, or you get your answers, or you get your peace, there is going to be a little spirit baby that may appear, or just guiding you in a certain way. There's going to be enlightenment, okay? You're going to be enlightened about this situation, and this karmic may have wanted you or your person to be, attached to this karmic wheel of never-ending chaos. This person may have done a binding spell on your person, but I am pretty sure that you are, if you are in tune with your gifts, you already know this. You may need a house cleaning, okay? And that's not to say that your home is dirty, just a spiritual cleaning. And for a lot of you, this will open up doors for a new person to come in. For some of you, you're being asked to go back to school, okay? Let's see, one more, please. One more, please, and thank you. Thank you. And for a lot of you, you may need a healing bath, okay? Restore, so that way you could kind of like cleanse your chakras. A healing bath, some people like to go to botanicas, okay? Or, spiritual places to get the baths pre-made. But that's something that you could do yourself, okay? That is something you could literally do yourself. You could go prepare a bath. All you need is the intent. What is it that you like? Do you enjoy flowers? Is there a specific flower that you like to work with? Do you enjoy certain fragrances? Lavender, vanilla, cinnamon, honey. So there are certain things that you can do to sort of cleanse your space, that you don't need to sort of go to certain places. And I'm not saying that you know, botanicas are bad or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying, because, you know, they actually can provide a service for a lot of people. It's just certain places are not genuine. You know, you have to make sure that you go to some places that are reputable and that are able to help you, and that, you know, have your best interests at hand. And not every place, unfortunately, is like that. Okay, let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Thank you. Intuition. So definitely you are intuitive, okay? Use your intuition at this time, all right? You may feel a little bit disconnected. For a lot of you, may be a little bit depressed, all right? A little bit bored with the status quo. But again, you're going to be victorious. You're going to triumph over any ill will or ill intent, okay? And for a lot of you, you feel like you've suffered in silence for a really long time, which was not fair. Thank you. And you feel a little bit conflicted, which is all normal, okay? And you should honor all those feelings. That's all normal. But there is a new beginning, okay? There is definitely a new beginning for you on the horizon, which is going to bring a lot of stability, a lot of joy, a lot of wealth, okay? I think that you right now may feel like things are a little bit rocky and, you know, you feel alone, but know that you are being guided and you are being, you know, protected from any ill will or ill intent. And, you know, just keep moving forward and learning all those lessons, and things are going to change, and they're going to change for the better. I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.